Well, here is where the first phase of the COTI judging takes place. We're at the 4,300-acre Hyundai Kia Proving Ground complex in California, and this site has numerous vehicle testing tracks. We start at the 43-acre VDA, a giant skid pan where we do all our performance testing, including the 0 to 60 runs, standing quarter mile, 60 to 0 braking, and of course MotorTrend's unique figure 8. With the performance testing out the way, the judges get to drive each of the cars over a variety of tracks here at the complex. So let's take a look. Every judge has a slightly different procedure that they follow, but the point about using the Hyundai Kia Proving Ground is that every judge gets to drive every car over the same bits of roads following the same routine. I'll run you through my routine, and we start on the 6-mile high-speed bowl. I pull up next to this mile marker, the 0 mile marker, make sure the car's in drive, check the mirrors, and what I'm looking for is basically how fast it'll get to in a mile. So let's see how we go. The sort of things you can pick up in this sort of test is how loud the engine is under full throttle, how smooth the transmission is under full load shifts, and then as we go into the sweeper here, approaching 90 to 100 miles an hour, just how stable the car is at speed. The other thing you notice too is how much wind noise starts to build up, particularly around the A-pillars here, and in a lot of cars with sunroofs across here as well. So we're keeping the car full throttle all the way around this curve, speed building now, the mile marker's coming up, and we've gone past it now at 118 miles an hour. Now we just ease off, let the car coast down, and head around onto the back straight of the circuit. Well, after the high-speed loop, I bring the car over to the winding track here at the Hyundai Kia Proving Ground. It's kind of like a ride and handling circuit, and this is what we use to test vehicle dynamics and behaviour under extreme cornering conditions. So okay, check, we're in first gear, and away we go. So hard on the gas, shift manually. It's sloppy there, the car. Third gear. And we're testing the handling. Does the vehicle understeer? Lift off in the middle of the corner, see whether the back comes around. So we're trying to test the limits of the vehicle, how stable it is through corners, how stable it is under braking. So hard on the brakes, down a gear, turn into the corner. The other thing we're looking for is the stability control systems. Do they work? And if they do work, do they interfere with the driving fun? Not all stability control systems are equal. Some just interfere and get in the way of good driving. Others really help the driver get the most out of the car. The winding track is more extreme than anything we would do on the public road, but it's a vital part of Car of the Year testing. It really does help us evaluate a vehicle's dynamics. The final part of the loop here at the Hyundai Kia Proving Ground is the Special Surfaces track. And it is exactly as the name says, a track full of special surfaces. You've got everything from bumps like this to stutters, corrugations, lumps, bumps, everything to test noise, suspension inputs, and to hear the rattles and squeaks that sometimes appear when you put a car under stress. The Special Surfaces is the final part of the Car of the Year testing here at the Hyundai Kia Proving Ground. So after every judge has driven every car around the 13.5 miles of track here at the Hyundai Proving Ground, it's time to narrow down our field of 17 to just 10 contenders. These 10 cars we'll take out on the 25-mile road loop over the next 2 days. So we say goodbye to the Dodge Challenger, the Lincoln MKS, the Nissan Maxima, the Pontiac G8 and Pontiac Vibe, and the Toyota Corolla and Toyota Matrix. That leaves 10 finalists to go into the final round of judging for the 2009 MotorTrend Car of the Year. Ahead lies a 25-mile road loop, 2-lane blacktop, freeway, city streets. And after that, the judges get together to discuss, debate and decide the 2009 MotorTrend Car of the Year.